Welcome back to the Mass Music Morning Show. This is Shlomo Bowe. I am joined by Jimmy from the Q, James Askins over here.
Hey, everybody. Hey, guys. Nice to see you. A beautiful May day we're having, isn't it?
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
It's gorgeous. And on the other side of the table, we have DJ
The
famous
MVP himself,
Shamus.
baby. It's me, program director Shamus Hill.
And we got Mr. Dr. J, Jake Liberty.
Strongest
Ooh.
side of the table. Stronger side of the table for sure is over here, baby.
Get that close up. Get that close up.
Got the cutoff. There we go.
Exactly. How we doing,
Guns
gentlemen?
out, guns out.
Oh, man. I'm good, man. I'm coming off a great night. We had a little
We did.
celebration at my house last night. Just celebrating life. Nothing, particular.
Little fire.
And Shamus told a hilarious story. We were going around just talking about icebreakers, and I'll let him tell the story. I don't want to.
So basically, because I know Versace recently told a story about freshman seminar in our high school, which is like, it's a seminar that you get to do the different trades and shit. You feel things out, see what you're interested in, and you go from there. And it was like the second week. And we're just, trying to make friends and shit at this point in high school because it's like you don't fucking know that many people.
Right.
So there's that icebreaker game. You might be able to help me, Jake, with this. It's the game where you have to say something that like everyone else will relate to, and whoever relates to it,
Well, you stand in a circle.
I'm a
yeah,
lefty,
yeah,
and
yeah.
one
all
person
the
in the middle.
lefties come out, and then they switch sides. And whoever
Yeah.
doesn't, they have to go in the middle.
Yeah.
So that's the game. And so this kid's in this middle of the circle thinking like, oh, what's my thing I can think of that everyone would relate to, or as many people as possible. And he was like, oh, so-and-so, if you go a whole summer without brushing your teeth. And like everyone, bro, me included, we just stood there.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like a whole summer without brushing your teeth.
Jeez.
And my only thought was like, was this the summer? Like, did you just come
Was
fresh
this-
off? Did you just come? I was like, is this trying to see if I could get a little bit of green in his mouth and everything? It was disgusting. I don't know what happened at this fire last night that made me think of it, but shout out to that kid.
Dude, I was shocked when you said it. 'Cause I started
Yeah.
thinking, I'm like, a whole summer without brushing your teeth, dude?
That's what I'm saying. It's disgusting.
It's almost like he was bragging about it.
He was.
He was
Yeah.
kind of like,
But
hey,
he was
anybody
like,
else do this crazy
he was
thing?
one of those things where it's like, fellas, you know what I mean? Like, come on out. Like, we
You
all
feel
know
me?
we don't brush our teeth, right? And he
You're
was the only one there.
Your 100 days no drinking, his 100 days no teeth brushing.
No teeth brushing.
Oh.
100 days doing something, you know what I mean? So, yeah,
he
that
was
last
busy.
night.
You have something to do during the summer. You can't keep
Summer
up with it, I
reading, you
guess.
know what I mean? He
Yeah.
might have been just so busy reading his books all summer that he could have forgotten to brush his teeth. You know
And-
what
but
I
no
mean?
one-
He forgot.
But no one felt bad and decided to join on in and be
No.
like, no.
I'm not going to soil my own
That's what I mean. It's at that point. If it was like I was a senior in high school, I would have been like, let me do it as a joke. You know what I mean? But like at this point, it just it was way too early on. You know what I mean? But
That's
yeah,
a tough
shout out
first
to this
impression.
kid.
I don't know. I just thought about that all day today. I'm like, that one kid, man, his breath was probably still kicking to this day.
Yeah, no, definitely.
What word could you describe? Because that's today's pre-topic we're doing is best word or best phrases that we can think of. Kind of piggybacking off. I think we did this in season 1, best phrases. But individual word. What word would you describe his breath after 90 or so days without brushing the teeth?
The old chompers.
Ass.
What an extensive
I was gonna
vocabulary.
say ass is definitely a phrase. I was just gonna lead to that too, Versace, because Shlomo said it himself. His breath was kicking, and that is not only one of my favorite phrases.
That's a good
but
one.
it perfectly describes the situation at hand. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go with those two. Mostly ass.
Break that one down though. Your breath is kicking. Like
Like,
what does
kicking.
what does it permeate to have
It's
your
like
breath
as
be
if
kicking?
There is an outreached leg coming out of your mouth, and it's the breath itself, and it's smacking everyone in the nose that comes around
Yep.
in the vicinity. I don't know what it is. Is that it's something? There's something scientific about it. Maybe there's a scientist who watches the morning show that can help me answer this. But I believe that good smelling breath doesn't travel as fast and as long and far out. Something
bad
about
breath
bad
lingers,
breath,
dude.
Bad breath lingers and like it just emits all the way out like a fucking,
Just like the episode of SpongeBob, he eats the sundaes.
Exactly.
He thinks he catches
exactly.
the ugly.
I'm telling you,
I'm
it
ugly
just
and I'm
crawls
proud.
Out like
I'm
that.
ugly and I'm proud.
So I don't know what it is, but yeah, breath is kicking is a good one. And that's definitely one of my favorite phrases. That's
I
out
picture
there.
a horse. You know, horses,
Yeah,
you
that's what
go
I
the wrong
pictured.
position, they kick back. And then the feeling you get from a horse kicking you, I feel like that's the feeling like your nose feels when somebody's breath is kicking.
Yeah, that reminds me of another one of my favorite phrases. when you describe something as that was a kick in the balls or a kick
Oh.
in the dick. That's
Kick in the dick.
That's always a good
Wow,
one. You know what I'm saying?
that's a rare one.
You know, it's a classic, obviously. You know what I'm saying? That's a kick in the balls, but you know, it's really descriptive and it gets right down to it.
I cracked a joke. Speaking of that, my Nana was at the doctor's, and I'm obviously in the room for her primary. And she goes, "Any other pains?" And I was like, "Other than the pain in her ass, my sister." And the doctor just turned to me and started rolling. Like, it was a very serious meeting. She just had a stroke, so it's like, you know, want to make sure. I had to lighten the mood. I was like,
You got to tell. While we're on this, though, what did you say about your grandmother's surgery?
her surgery.
You said that they had replaced one of her organs.
Oh yeah. So my Nana, she had a stroke, and she's all right. It was very minor. I was there like when it happened, so we caught it early. But she's at the hospital, and she's kind of out of it, very scared. You know, she doesn't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, and I decided to lighten the mood. You know, crack a few jokes, and she's starting to come to. She started like, you know, I would say something, she would respond. And I said, "Nan, I got bad news." And she, I felt bad because she definitely she was like, "What?" I said, "I spoke to the doctor." I did this straight face. I'm like, "I spoke to the doctor, and he said, you're gonna need a heart transplant." She goes, "Really?" And I go, "But the good news is they have a monkey heart at standby. Do you want one?" Yo, the look of just pure like anger and just like frustration in her face.
It's horrible.
Yeah, that one didn't go over too well.
That's awful. That's really like terrible of you.
Well,
That's
later
really
on,
bad.
she thought it was funny.
And-
It's gonna be a pun or something, not just
No, it was like a, you know,
That's
it
horrible.
was borderline. You
You
know?
need a new
That's
heart.
that's
You can use the
horrible.
monkey
And
heart.
and the previous beside that one, you had to throw your sister under the bus to crack a
You
joke.
did.
I actually, she
Under
was
the
a
bus.
punching bag. So my sister, if you know my sister, is famously like, she's terrible at directions. Like, she never is early to anything. And the joke I told prior to that one, I said, "Nana, Jess just texted me. She's here." But she said she's here, but she went to the wrong hospital. And my Nana laughed harder than I've ever seen her laugh. Like, she was rolling. Mind you, her whole right side was like paralyzed. And at that point, she laughed so hard, she like rolled over in the hospital bed. So I'm like, this is a good sign. So at that point, my mentality is like, all right,
Gotta
keep on
firing
cracking the jokes. So
And the monkey heart one might
Yeah.
have missed the mark a little bit. That's
yeah,
a
it
great
fell
one.
flat.
That's a great one. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
No, definitely. That's just fucking one of my favorites.
Oh,
you
Time
know
and a
what I mean?
place. You know?
Yeah.
Speaking of favorites, I guess, you know, what are some of you guys' favorite, you know, expressions to use? You know what I mean? What's a phrase that's your go-to, Versace?
I be getting high as a kite.
Oh, that's amazing. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, a lot of phrases have to do with like getting high. And,
Yeah,
and,
I
like,
definitely
drunk.
would say. I
Just
like to
those
start it
words,
with getting as high as, and then I go from there. High as giraffe titties is another one of
Giraffe's
my favorites.
titties.
Yeah, which are pretty high up in the sky.
That's true.
You think
I
so?
get what's it?
Yeah,
What is
I don't know if they have titties though.
it? Stone to the bone is a good one.
Stone to the bone.
Useless.
Stony baloney.
Speaking of titties, useless as tits on a bowl.
Tits in a
You never-
bowl.
on a bowl.
I've
hear
heard
that?
that before, but
My
now
dad
that,
says it all the time.
Really?
I don't know really what it means, but he just says like I'm useless.
well, because I
as
guess
tits on
like
a bowl.
if a bull
That's so funny.
if a bull had tits, you really couldn't enjoy the tits
yeah.
because it's on a bull. I
Yeah.
think would be.
Well, it's also supposed to be a male. Like they put bulls on there to impregnate cows.
Oh, a B-U-L-L?
Yeah.
I thought you said B-O-W-L.
No.
I was like,
Tits on a bowl.
I'm
I
like
can get you
picturing
tits on a bowl.
I'm
Tits on
picturing
a mug.
like a bowl. You know, I don't know. I was like, I don't get this phrase at all. Yeah.
But it reminds me also in the same fashion
like,
that Jake's
way over
dad
my
used
head.
it. You're a bull in a china shop is
Oh,
also
yeah.
a great one.
Classic.
I remember T-Hand back in the day. The sandboard fucking one of our boys from back in the day just like was walking through, you know how desk used to be, and he was like walking through his hips fucking hitting them and everything, knocking on the leg. She's like, "Thomas, you're like a bull in a china shop." And I fucking lost it. I was like, "Yo, why are you frying them right now? We're in the second grade."
Second grade, damn.
Yo,
Speaking
that
of my
shit was
Nana,
fucking
she has a hilarious phrase. I'd never heard it before, and she was telling a story of one of their friends, this guy who used to smoke in the house, like smoke cigars in the house, and I'm like, that's nuts, like to smoke a cigar in your living room. She's
Pretty
like, yeah,
baller.
your grandfather used to too, and I'm like, really? Like, what? Like, you never said anything? She said, well, I tried, and you know what he would tell me? I said, what? He would tell me to go pound sand up my ass. I was like, yo.
Isn't that such a vibe?
That's
I've
it.
heard pound sand. I've never heard up my ass.
That's like the
That's
full
that's the
phrase.
abbreviated
Go pound
version.
sand up
I
your
thought it
ass.
just
Yeah.
meant like go pound sand.
No,
It's like,
it
you ever
means-
try pounding sand?
No.
It's tiring. Bro.
It is.
It's just like
But you gotta pound it up your ass to make
Yeah.
it even more
I
tiring.
didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
and it came out of
That's
left
a good-
field. I was like, what?
I
Yeah.
pounded some sand, but I got crabs.
The crowd loved that one.
That was awesome.
Round of
Thank you,
applause.
Versace. But yeah, no, fucking. I'm trying to think of some other phrases that I like to use. Burning the midnight oil.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
a classic one right there. I love burning the midnight oil.
You know one I don't use as much, but I love? Something XYZ gives me the heebie-jeebies.
The heebie-jeebies.
Beanie weenie. That shit's If you guys haven't
Yo,
seen that
the beanie weenie.
TikTok,
Beanie weenie.
yeah, you
is that
seen
for-
it, Jay?
No, I'm not a TikToker.
Oh man, it's this
You gotta
kid.
get on
He's like,
TikTok,
bro,
bro.
move over, and he does like a little
Oh.
can of like, it's just a can of beans, but it's called beanie weenie. He goes, beanie weenie.
It's so
like,
stupid,
yo, the
but
voice
like,
he makes.
watch the TikTok, you'll understand. And that reminds me, TikTok, a lot of phrases, words, and all types of expressions are coming out off this app. I mean, the whole thing right now that I've seen is sheesh. When people go, sheesh,
Yeah.
sheesh,
Sheesh is a good one.
That
Was
is a good one.
Was that LeBron who started that?
I don't know who started it, but I've seen it on TikTok a lot, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Shout out Linsky. Whenever I get my hair cut, we're both in the barbershop. Just sheesh.
Oh yeah. Now we could jump into favorite words too.
Sheesh is a funny
Favorite
word.
That's a
sheesh
good
is a
one.
great one.
Hashish. It's always good.
Hashish.
Shit is good, but when it's especially when it's like shit, like
I see.
Facts.
So you're
one of
on
the- that's one of the best.
shit.
Like a shit, like that's one of my. Gianni always
good
says
one.
that shit.
Fucking
I'll be like-
shit are the
Yeah.
elite words of our society.
there's
This
something
is not
about
a PG show, just so you know.
like when it's like, oh, like you trying to go get some like Santa Fe. Shout out to Santa Fe burritos in Weymouth and Franklin, by the way. You trying to get some Santa Fe, and probably would be like, shit. Like that's like, yo, that's like the I'm so down. Like let's go expeditiously. You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? I love that shit. You know.
Now, I think if we could go back to season 1, my favorite word by far is fantastic.
Yeah, you use a little every episode.
Almost every show, we got a fantastic show for y'all today.
Yeah. Liddy is also a good one.
Liddy
when
Titty?
when Lit first came, when I first heard
It's
Lit,
lit. Yeah.
3 letters to change the world.
changed it for
Yeah.
you know what I
Lit
mean?
or WAP? What 3 letters changed the world?
You want to know what's actually on almost the opposite of this entire discussion?
What's
Words
that?
I hate. Fucking vibe has been ruined, overused.
I don't like the
Yeah.
context. I
You
agree.
distracted.
You use the word vibe.
I have
so
to.
much.
I have to.
I thought you just
in
said
my
it.
in my field. I have to. I hate the word
Do you think it's become oversaturated?
oversaturated.
Good word.
Yes, Jules fucking not introduced, but you overused it to the point where I don't even like using the word anymore.
It's a good question, too. What's the vibe? Because you're going to gauge it out. Shout out to DJ Vo. What's the vibe?
What's the vibe? Yeah.
And,
Sorry, I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just saying vibe.
just
It's
over
just,
there
you know,
like,
it's just gone. We as a population of humans have overused the word vibe.
Vibe check. It's another big one.
Yeah. What's the vibe?
What is it short for? Vibrations.
Vibrations,
All
I
right.
know. I
So
know.
you have to understand.
I do understand.
Everything is vibrations.
I
man.
get that. I
Man.
trust me. Hey man,
Everything's
I listen to
vibrations,
Highly
man.
Optimized all the time, but the word vibe, dude, is it's getting to me. I don't like it anymore.
You cancel it.
Cancel it.
You got to come up with a new one. You can't just exit out. You got to have a new word. Replace
I know
it.
that's why I haven't exited it out of my dictionary yet because I don't have a replacement.
Yeah,
for this word,
let's
so.
try to
What's the
think
sitch?
of. That's pretty good.
We could bring back
Aura,
Sitch.
aura, and
What's the
energy.
sitch?
What's the
A word that I use: aura and energy.
Wow.
You
What's
notice-
the aura?
what's the aura over there?
Yeah, isn't that kind of? Well, no, not in the not
What's
in
the-
that.
what's the aura of the
We're
word?
not playing Mad Libs here. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
no, I'm look. So the phrase like, what's the vibe over there?
Yeah.
Or
Right,
what's the
but
energy over there looking like? You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that. I can get
Energy's
down-
okay.
But you
Energy's
seem
good.
like kind of like a sciencey nerd.
Speaking
No.
of, yo,
If anything, it seems like you're very literate.
speaking
and
of science, there is a word. I don't know if I brought this up on the first season, but the word research. Research. I heard someone say it as research, and it changed the whole way I look at the word.
Honestly, Natalia, shout
More
out to my
sophisticated.
shorty. She
Research.
fucking
I was
she
doing-
changes my view on words all the time. Like the word category, she said like category, and I was like,
Wow.
I was at first like, what the fuck did you like? You know what I mean? What was that? And then I was like, yo, that's really how it's spelled.
It's
like
how
category.
it's absolutely.
Like she says like the word flood. Like she said like flued.
There was a flued.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what I mean? Like she's like, I thought that's how it was. It's
Well, double O is
FLOOD.
ooh.
You know what I mean? And
Mood?
it's like the English language in particular has so many of these words where it's like we are obviously desensitized as fuck to it because we grew up here. You know what I mean? But
Right.
like so many words where it's like we just go with it, and it's like what the fuck?
You know what I hate?
Category,
It
though.
should be flued, shouldn't it?
It should be category, shouldn't
was
it?
a-
It
Great
should
flued.
make an sound.
But also, it should be
That's true.
kniffy.
For
Yeah.
knife. Okay. It took,
The silent letters.
well, the silent E, you could do knife. yeah.
yeah, he goes nice. Oh my god.
Right?
You know, like.
Yo, it's fucking so the beaches of Normandy right now with that accent. God damn. But yes.
Jesus.
Sorry. But yeah, so fucking words, man.
Skedaddle would be one.
Skedaddle. What does skew? Does that count as a phrase or word?
Skew. That's a phrase.
And
Skew.
it's
Exclamation,
the
maybe?
receiving component of it. The
Isn't
skew.
Skew?
Well, if you skew, if someone skews to you, you
Yep.
have to ski back to them.
I was told at a young age skew is like a gang thing.
No,
Is
it's
this
more
true?
so like
I've never heard this. What is this?
You never heard of
Ski use
you-
me?
So say
You've never been
a
ski?
famous
No.
example of this that I always think of when I think of ski versus ski was when at UMass we went up to the house on Butterfield for
Yep.
they were having a house party, and you have to walk up this dark ass fucking path to get up there. So you just hear people walking up, and you could be like, "Oh, the fuck is this? This is a sketchy dude." But as we walked up the path, we hit him with a skew, and so they knew the homies were coming, so they hit us with a skew to guide us in the right direction.
Yeah. It's in passing.
Yeah, exactly. It is. It's sort of. It's like.
There's got to be distance. There's got to be a good distance.
It's quite similar to how they communicate
Like-
in the mountains of Peru by whistling. You know what I mean? It's how we use it. You know, we
It's
do a little ski.
SKI dash.
I was gonna say
the
this is
letter
highly
U.
disputed.
Skew?
That is how he spells it, but I think it's highly disputed how skew is spelled.
Skew. And then ski.
Yeah,
There you go.
but you don't say both. We say either one or the other, and it depends
The
on this
reply.
context. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But if you're looking to see where the right path is, or if it's your right people's, hit it
Ooh.
with a skew.
It's a very similar to your,
Yeah.
like you hit someone with a your.
And then they'll hit you with a year, and you hear like 5 years, and you're like, oh, that's like, okay. Like,
I'm
there they are.
home, yeah.
That's shout out to New York for that one. A lot of people, a lot of terms have come from New York City, and people have just like pop culture in general has just run off with it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got to give props.
Those are more noises, though.
Bet.
No,
the
this is-
word bet.
These
is
are
a
just
big
best
one.
exclamations.
Brick is another one. Like a lot of terminology is derived from New York.
Dead
My
ass.
favorite though, Boston
Dead ass.
terminology on dogs.
On dogs. Dead ass.
That's the best one. Dead ass is actually derived from New York, but you know.
What
what
about
I'm
on
saying?
dead dogs?
That's another on dead dogs. I mean, the thing is, I find on dead
Ooh.
dogs to be very redundant because on dogs is already on dog tags of your
That's
But
phone.
it means like you're extra serious.
I thought they really meant like on like my dogs that I have at home that I
about,
feed.
like
Your
dog
tags.
tags. So like it's on like on your dead homies type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You
That's
just
what on
reminded
dogs
me of
means.
another one.
What?
TTG.
TTG.
You hip to TTG?
Like if something is TTG
If I say Jake, I gotta tell you some shit, and it's TTG information.
to the grave.
To the grave.
No, I wasn't hip with that.
Yeah.
You need to take this
But it'd be
information.
to the grave anyway.
T-
No one's
TTG.
ever used that term around me though.
TTG.
See what I did there?
Exactly.
It sounds like gotta go. It's throwing me off. The G2G.
Talk to you
Oh,
later.
gotta go. BRB. Oh, texting. AIM. The AIM generation. We are the AIM generation.
AIM.
AIM.
XD. Does that count as a phrase?
I think we have to.
That's an exclamation.
I think we have to put a PSA out there.
Everybody
Yeah.
give your best XD.
Does anyone else? Does anyone else use useless LOLs in their text?
Yeah.
I think we have to make a concerted effort,
Yeah.
and a PSA, and a movement to say that shit without the LOL.
Well,
here's
now
the
because
thing.
when you tell me that shit without the LOL, I'm like, what the
Could
fuck
be a
is so
serious-
serious?
yeah.
You
the
know what I'm
LO
saying?
adds a little like.
Hit me with a haha, hit me with an
yeah.
XD, hit me with an LOL.
I got a prime
What is
example.
XD?
Prime example. The other day I texted Shamus. I said, "Where is the best salad in the city?" Right? And he texted me back. He's like, "Oh, I get the Greek salad from this place down the road." And I asked, "What the fuck is a Greek salad?" And I'd meant it as like in a joking way, but I had to throw the LOL after because I was like, he could he could perceive this as if I'm like, fuck that suggestion. I did respect the suggestion. I wanted to actually know
the
what
thing
was
is,
in it.
even with the LOL, I was still pretty disrespected by his lack of knowledge.
I didn't know what it Greek salad. I don't know
Greek
what the hell was
salad's
in
the
that.
top. That's like the top tier of salads, bro. I love Greek
I should
salad.
have gotten it.
Olives on
I don't
it.
like olives.
Feta
so-
cheese.
Feta
so
cheese. You don't like feta cheese?
We got it. We're
Little
featuring
bit.
it at Legals.
A little bit.
Shout out to Benny the Butcher. Ain't no dressing on my salad. Just feta.
Well, all right.
On that note,
Well, we'll go around one more time and say for best words and phrases. What's like the best
wrap it up.
word to describe a pair of boobs?
Jugs.
that's a great question.
Jugs.
Final answer.
Jugs. I think that could be the right answer. Jake, do you have a theory?
Come back to me. There's too
All
many
right.
words. I need
All
to
right.
hone in
Shlomo.
on one.
My favorite one is titties. I think it's just a good
Classic.
phrase. Just
Classic.
titties.
Oh, sorry. I just remembered it.
It came to you clearly.
What was
ahead.
it? What is it?
Knockers.
Knockers.
I like
No, it's
knockers.
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 For me personally, I go melons. I'm a big melon
Can't
guy.
believe no one said cans.
Cans are pretty good too. I mean, just the anything plural in my opinion can kind of you can kinda
Jugs
make it.
definitely my favorite.
Anything like got some mass to it, you can just throw in there.
Well, there's also
Cannons,
small
Tonkas.
small
You
boobs
You can
too.
make some shit up too.
Bee
Shamus one
stings.
time referred to him as he referred to him as Tiggly Wigglies, and somehow I knew exactly what he was talking about.
Tiggly Wigglies?
I don't know. Just the way he said it, I was like dying.
Fun bags.
I don't know what he's talking about.
That's all I got.
But yes. That's my favorite word out there though. Is definitely gonna be on dogs.
On dogs is fire.
I
And
appreciate
my
that.
favorite phrase is
It got me. You got me on that one. Damn it. Whew. Well, Jake Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We are going to take a quick break, but we will be right back.
With best tune, baby.
I need redemption. It's time to get that mop of yours cleaned up so you can be looking your very best this summer. The fellas over here at Mass Music Radio only trust one place to deliver the freshest cuts and the crispiest lineups in the game, and that's Addie's Barbershop. Whether you got a hot date, going for a job interview, or you find yourself constantly on camera like we do, you're going to need to look your very best without any of the stress. Booking appointments is easy, and each master barber is sure to have you looking good and feeling even better. So check out Addie's Barbershop in Quincy, Mass, baby.
And welcome back to the Mass Music Morning Show. We're playing everyone's favorite game, a Mass Music Morning Show original Best Tune.
the champ is here.
For those that
He's
don't
right
know
here.
the game of Best Tune, it goes as so. I will be giving an artist, and these guys are going to tell me their best tune. They can't agree on any of them. So individual answers, and I will be the judge, jury, and executioner in deciding whose answer is right and which of their songs of a particular artist has their best tune. So, guys, well, Shamus, you alluded to it. You're really good at this game.
I'm the best at this game. I have the only wins, right?
I won.
You won, actually. Yeah, you
Yep.
did win. You did win. I have 2 wins, several ties, and I'm the best player at this game.
Now, as you know, I've been snubbed many
Rightfully so.
times.
Rightfully so.
Here's my redemption shot, and I know James's musical taste very well. So
It's
I
not
got a
about
good
his.
feeling,
It's
dude.
not about his musical taste. It's about pleading your case, Shlomo.
James
which is where you
is
faltered.
the judge, the jury, and the executioner. He is the one who will decide my fate.
What I
Let's
says
go.
go.
Facts.
And the first artist I says is the incomparable Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Let me tell you something about why you guys think about that. Let me tell you something about Katy Perry. This woman back in the day got me going. All right, I had a huge crush on her. Blue-haired Katy Perry, legit. I had a poster of her on my wall, and we got a lot done. So let me just say that Katy Perry really formulated my youth. And she actually does have some slappers. I mean, I know some people
A
don't.
lot of slappers.
I know some people don't find Katy Perry's music and her appealing and stuff like that. But I gotta tell you something. You're wrong. Katy
wrong.
Perry's awesome.
She's a beast.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll start off since I'm a fucking legend and I'm the true king. You know what I'm saying?
Katy Perry's best tune.
And there's a lot of different tunes, as was just mentioned, that you can go with. You know what I mean? But I think her peak Katy Perry, and it has everything. It has the visual. It has the song. It has the legacy. It has the inspirational background. It's Firework.
Oof.
That's a good one.
Firework is honestly, out of all of her discography of music, me personally, I think that's the one that just like it hit. You know what I'm saying? It hit something within me. You know what I'm saying? Like a plastic bag.
That line alone is,
bro, like I'm
is
telling
insane.
you, she goes in and then
Yeah,
like the
all
hook
the
is
time,
amazing, bro.
actually.
Yo, she really is like no
Kills it.
funny shit. I don't think she gets her flowers enough. I don't know if she has any scandals or anything, and if that's the reason why.
I don't think she does. I think she's
pretty squeaky
straight edge,
clean.
yeah.
She's very talented artist. You know what I'm saying? But for the influential, I guess, ramifications that come from that song, and I mean that in a sense of like, you know, she's very motivating and shit.
Right.
I'm going with Firework.
All right.
That's her best tune.
I'm so happy he chose that song because it's not even close to her best
Oh,
song. Thank God, Jake. I have one song that it's deep in my gut that if you choose it, I'll be very distraught. But go ahead.
So there are so many bangers.
There are.
But everything that Shamus said, I think, can go for the song. This is like peak Katy Perry. She's a celeb. She's looking good. She's feeling herself. She has all that and a bag of chips on the song and a feature from Snoop Doggy Dogg himself.
Damn it.
Wow.
California girls were undeniable.
Yeah.
Fears we got it
on lock.
Woo!
That's a good one. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
come
kind
on,
of a
man.
spaz. I forgot about that song.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that song gets me horny.
What?
I'm serious. It gets me going.
Really?
Well, you know, as you
I
get-
don't win this then.
the
I was gonna
music
say,
video,
yeah, you might as
the
well.
music video is stuff of legends.
Yeah.
And young Jimmy Askins, who didn't have access to internet porn yet, really, really enjoyed this music video.
You used to jerk
Did
off
you not
to
have
this
I used to
Wait.
jerk off to it a lot.
Why did you have access to Why did you have access to this video but not video porn?
video. Yeah.
Think about like 2011, 2012. Like, and you're kind of like, how old was I? Like 14.
I spammed my family computer in 2009 trying to look up pictures of Miley Cyrus naked. So like, actually that's
Well,
fair,
let's
but
talk
it
about
wasn't
the music,
online
yeah.
porn. Thinking about it now, yeah, okay, all right, I see your side.
Yeah.
When did porn come into play? Well, when did I start watching online porn?
Let's go.
This is
That's
another
sort of a personal question. there, Jake.
But what I was saying
Never,
is
just so the fans know.
California Girls, that song is undeniable. And it puts me in a really good place. It gets me going. And you said Snoop's feature on it. Yeah, Snoop Dogg plays his
Tall,
role
tan,
pretty.
fit, and
Not
ready.
her best feature, but I'm not going to say what it is
Wait.
because of, you know, I can't give you the answer.
That's not her feature. What do you mean? Not
her best feature,
Oh,
the
her
best
best-
feature she's had on her song.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think I might know what you think it is. But Shlomo, you have a tough road ahead of you.
Yeah,
It's a mountain. It is a mountain to
You
climb.
gave it away too. You started speaking, and then you're like, you know what, Jake, you can go. You did it.
I
to
thought you
yourself.
were gonna take it out
Me
of
too.
excitement. I
Well-
was devastated.
The thing is, I didn't want to jump the rope, and I'm actually a respectful guy in this game. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
I
he's
try
always
to
losing.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Maybe I should start, cutting corners like these two. But
Yeah,
anyway,
right.
now when I think of Katy Perry, I do think of California Girls, and I was looking up her discography. I'm like, she's got some hits. She's got that song E.T. She's got that song, which is actually the one I'm gonna go with, and it's the name of the album, Teenage Dream.
I mean,
No, that's a banger.
She named her album after it,
Big
and
sigh.
like you guys know my feelings.
can you sing a bit of it?
No, I can't.
Oh, that
Wow.
That
Is it because you don't want to or you don't know it?
If you sing the first 2 seconds like the tune, or give me the tune of it, I can sing it.
Teenage. It's about like.
I don't know. That's the only reason.
No, I gotta feel like a teenage.
Oh yeah.
Dreams.
You think I'm pretty?
Oh, that's her best tune?
tune.
Neither of these.
No,
are
that's
better
up there. That's close. That's
I'm
close.
not gonna throw in the freaking towel. All right, I told you that the song I chose was this one, but
You know what's better than both of those songs?
I'm ready to take my L on it.
Both of those songs, and this was the one I was gonna say. My second choice was neither of those options. It was "I Kissed a Girl."
Kissed a Girl or
That's
Hot and
Katy
Cold.
Perry.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
I
a
was going
that was a
between those
breakout
three.
song. That was a breakout
I
song.
fucked up.
That was a breakout
It
tune, bro.
was.
And that shit was a banger. Back in the day, I kissed a girl and
Well, no, that song, but also Hot and Cold too, man.
Hot and
Yeah,
Cold.
Hot and
It was
Cold.
between those three for me.
The Friday song.
Last Friday night.
Last Friday night, that was the best feature
Katy
because I had
Perry.
Kenny G on it.
TGIF.
She had Kenny G on that shit, and he did a mean saxophone solo on that song as
man.
well.
Yeah, he
Those are the
did.
top three. Those two. I mean, California's probably the girls like number 4 maybe, but
Yeah. You know what?
I don't know.
I've found a new strategy. I'm actually going to do a little research the next artist, because usually if you see, I just fucking off the top of my
That
dome,
was all off the top
and
of
I
my
see
head.
these guys.
Oh,
I was just making sure I got the
I always do
exact
my
song.
research.
I'm gonna get it done. All right, I'm gonna win this next
Get
one.
your
James, who
I
we got?
doubt it.
Well,
I was gonna say you already think you
Damn.
lost apparently.
damn.
Yeah, I
Because
won. You know what I'm saying? I've been here before.
damn. That was Katy Perry has so many jams, dude.
Some
Watch
I
me win
forgot
this.
about.
Watch me win.
apparently.
But my opinion, best tune Katy Perry. Point goes to.
Wait. Question. That poster you had, James. What album was it from?
It was Teenage Dream.
Okay,
Wow.
I rest my case.
Also, too, though, what actually makes you lose
We're not
points
playing for favorites.
Wow.
is the Teenage Dream. Actually, in 8th grade, I had a girlfriend who was kind of sucked, and that was our song.
Wow.
So that personally also.
you triggered past trauma from. Congratulations.
And, it was
Congratulations.
And it was terrible too because I had a huge crush on this girl Stephanie, and I was like, you know what, like,
We'll rekindle the flame. What's her at?
but that was
Right
also our song too.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Oh,
So what happened was-
little womanizer.
Plot twist.
My girlfriend, like Stephanie, called me one time. My girlfriend was like, "How come Teenage Dream played for her?" And
Uh-oh, the
I
ringtone?
had a different ringtone. Yeah, so did not
Fucking
It
ringtones,
brought back bad
man.
memories. Point to Jake Liberty though.
Bang.
I admitted
Early
to
on the
doing
board.
some. I admitted to doing some.
I know he was jerking off to that fucking
Yeah.
video back in the day.
For Christ's sake, I was
He
doing
literally.
that.
It's hard to beat that.
Fuck yeah, I don't think you could beat that.
No pun intended.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So point to Jake Liberty. He's up.
Bang.
Fine.
He'll go first this round.
Damn it.
For
Go ahead.
Oh my god, dude. That's brutal. This is a tough
Yeah,
one.
that's a tough decision.
This is fucking
Marshall
horrible.
Mathers, Slim Shady,
His best song.
his best
Didn't
song.
we do him on Best Tune?
We did Eminem before,
Eminem
Oh,
was
did
on
we?
Best Tune before.
and I won.
We're gonna take
What'd you do?
that back. Then we're gonna go to the
Yeah.
next one.
What'd
I
you
was
win with?
thinking, I was like, I already said I used Stan last time.
I know.
Oh.
I honestly just wanted to hear Shamus go.
Oh,
That's why I was like, let me figure out a way to get this off because fuck Eminem.
I was gonna say without me, just for the record.
Replace
It
that
was
with.
my decision to get clean.
I know. I just wanted to hear that. But so yeah, we did Eminem before. We'll move forward. No Eminem. Gucci Man.
oh hell
Gucci
yeah,
man, instant fucking fire off the fucking chest. I'm going with Lemonade. I don't even. It wasn't even my turn to go, but I fucking went first. Lemonade, that beat's fucking amazing. That was honestly, it's just without a doubt, like it's my favorite Gucci Mane song of all time. I don't think I have to explain why. That song's a fucking banger in every facet.
That's
well,
fair. It's
that's
fair
not
enough.
his
Fair
best
enough.
song, but
What is then Shlomo?
that's a good one. Well, I feel like Jake won this, but he, you know, what I'm saying I'll.
He
step
needs to
over.
research.
Like I
He's-
said, I'm stepping
need
on.
to
I'm
research.
stepping on some toes today.
If you want to
His-
beat me, throw an artist out like Gucci Mane.
His best song, it was rather recent. I get the bag.
You're bugging.
You get the bag and fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Hey,
That's-
featuring Migos, come on, bro.
Feature Migos, maybe if
I
you're
still play that. That's
if
a
you're
bop.
speaking from like a Jammin' 94.5 type perspective, yes. But I'm going back to OG fucking Gucci Mane, you know what I'm saying? Before he was the clone, before he got locked up, you know what I'm saying? When he was still the evil guy. You know, I fuck with Gucci. He's a Celtics fan too. He fucks.
He is a Celtics
He's
fan.
a real good friends with Jaylen Brown, so I always got mad respect and love for Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Brr.
But Lemonade, bro.
It's a good song. It's not his best tune.
I'm going with Big Booty
Any particular reason why? Jake?
because the last song, I don't know, it was kind of sexual and that one.
I'm going with Big Booty.
So I think maybe you might like Big Booty as well.
That's a good one. I mean, it reminds me of that TikTok I saw that was talking about Chief Keef. Ha ha ha. You hear the way he says that? But yeah, no, Gucci Mane's best song is Lemonade.
I have to agree,
It's tough.
Seamus. I have to agree.
It's
Point
tough,
to Seamus. I
didn't know any other.
I had
stuff.
hoped. I had hoped that somebody would. Cause I'm thinking Lemonade myself when I nominated Gucci Man. But I was hoping that maybe one of you guys would convince me otherwise. But Big Booty. I
No
already-
one said it, but this
Well,
is
based
the
off the
runner-up.
first point, the reason why he won it, I see why you went with Big Booty.
I also don't know
I was gonna
any
say
of
that
these
one.
songs.
That coulda
I'd have
worked.
to hear them aside from Lemonade.
Betty Mobbin's fire. That's a feature though, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, for Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
That's-
whatever.
That's Gucci
Next.
Mane's song. So,
So Eminem's. I have to
Next.
think. I had to think of
I'm
All
a.
right, give
focused
me
on the
2
board.
points for that. What the fuck?
I had to think of a replacement for Eminem. So I'll go with another lyricist. I go Kendrick Lamar.
That's gonna be a good
Kendrick
one.
Lamar. Actually, I was just listening through his fucking projects the other day, and there's so many good ones. And I think you could even have an entire morning show devoted to
You could.
his discographies and I don't know what the word I was trying to use was, but it's very intricate. You know what I'm saying? But for me, if I'm going with my favorite song. Kendrick Lamar.
Can I go first?
You can go first.
Fine, actually, you know what? I always hijack it. Fine, go first.
I'll
They
go
go
second.
Halle Berry or Hallelujah. That's all I gotta say, man. Money Trees, Kendrick Lamar. Brings me
Alright,
back
nice
to a
choice.
time in my life, man. And James was with me for a lot of these times, and we've enjoyed the whole Good Kid, Mad City album. But out of that whole album, that song will forever have a special place in my heart.
No doubt.
I'm sticking with the Good Kid, Mad City, and just
Yep.
going with Mad City. It's between that and but I think lyrically, Mad City is just.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Kendrick without bringing up Mad City.
Brace yourself, I'll take you on a
So
trip down memory.
Mad
Yeah.
City, easy.
Well, it's hilarious how everyone's been wrong so far. Once again, let me put my headphones back on. I mean, I don't even have to say any words.
I think you do have to say some words. You have to say some words, please.
What?
I'm
Is
lost.
that swimming pools?
Dude, can you make that noise again?
Hold on. Now.
That's not the noise at all. Oh. He did that. He said, "Pew."
I thought it was I thought that was a bird noise.
No, it was a good one. It was fucking fucking hole up, dude. Come on, you guys didn't choose anything off of
Thank
Section 80.
God.
Good Kid, Mad City didn't choose you off of fucking.
We didn't need to.
You did.
This is his best tune.
That's
This is
bullshit.
amateur hour with Seamus. Wow.
Yeah, I bet you
That
didn't listen
song-
to Section 80 until after Good Kid, Mad City came out.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's right.
Man, I was hip to rigor mortis way back when. No. Who cares, bro?
Oh, but yeah, no, fucking Section 80 is his best album, definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the
100%.
Untitled album.
No,
a
it's
lot.
better than fucking Good Kid, Mad City, in my opinion.
No. To Pimp a Butterfly is his best work, like his
Obviously,
a thorough
but I'm
project.
saying
but like
better
my
than
favorite,
Good Kid, Mad
Good
City.
Kid, Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Hole Up, definitely better. Fuck Your Ethnicity, ADHD. You got the Absol outro at the end. I mean,
Fire,
I think
fire.
the whole project, top to bottom, has a lot better choices.
Well,
don't know, that's
it's
just
I guess it's the moment of truth, Jimmy.
We'll give it to Shlomo for Money Trees.
Oh my God!
Let's go, baby.
Jake, you were very close.
I'm on
You
the
were very-
base.
that's.
What would have sealed it? Humble.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna get some hate
I'm
for
gonna
this.
fucking cry, throw up. Once again, Rick and Morty, your boos mean nothing to me because I've seen what makes you cheer.
A song that would have beat Money Trees for me.
You
guys might not agree with me, but that's the whole beauty of this game is cartoons and cereal. I love that fucking
That's
song.
a good song.
A lot, and I relate to it a lot. So that might have won for me, but it's also kind of a very not as well known Kendrick song.
It's low
But
key.
He has so many good ones. Every single one he
Backseat
named is just a
freestyle,
banger.
I don't agree with any of this.
Here we
It's
go,
all-
baby.
well,
Shlomo is
hey,
on
any
the
of this that
board.
is being
All tied
said.
up going into round 4.
it's all tied up going into round 4, and who else but Sean Paul could
Let's
break this
go,
tie?
baby.
Give me a B. Oh, what was it?
Jake's got
He's
Sean
feeling
Paul
it.
in his head
I
right
was
now.
singing it earlier.
Oh,
I get to go first because I won. Man,
I thought you
Sean
went last
Paul.
because you won.
Facts.
I thought you go last because you won.
No, what do you
There's
mean?
been no rhyme or reason for who goes first whenever. I don't know.
I think it's whoever's ready.
It's
and
just
I'm
whoever
ready,
just
baby.
jumps to the
Ooh,
gun,
fair
really.
enough.
I think we should get a buzzer, honestly. But yeah, I'll take anyone that wants to
Ooh,
go
a little-
first.
All right. Oh, we should get a buzzer.
We should. That's the only fair way to do
Like
this.
some
think so,
Family
too.
Feud type shit. I love it. Well, I buzzed it first, baby. Man, I love Sean Paul.
What's his favorite tune? Oh, here we go. Shlomo
Here's
likes
the
to
thing,
talk
it's-
shit. He doesn't
it's-
have his answer ready either.
It goes like this. There's maybe 4 or 5 that
You can
could-
only
it
say
could be.
one. You can only say one because we haven't gone yet.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go with it.
Don't take my fucking song. I dare. Oh,
Someone give it to.
oh,
to our
take
girl.
it. Take
Flying
it.
in
Take
the-
it. Take it. I don't need that. Take
Baby
it.
girl. Oh my gosh. Shunda posted. Don't know what I be.
Oh, wait, that's
keeping
my
you
song.
on. I got that. Woo!
Oh,
I was gonna say that. Fuck.
oh, that's a good one, but it's
Temperature,
not
baby.
his best tune.
That is his by far his best tune.
No way.
I
Fuck
shouldn't say
outta
by
here.
far.
I
It
was gonna
is.
say, don't say that.
There's a 5 track that could be interchangeable,
There's- yeah.
but 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5 you can interchange. Number 1, Temperature, you can't switch that out. That's the number 1 song.
For my girl.
Yeah, you gotta sing it too. Someone give it to her.
I want to be keeping you up.
I thought that
love
was a different song.
Yo,
so I was
when
jamming,
I
was like,
fucking
oh, that's
first saw that Sean Paul was white when I was a kid, I fucking lost it, bro. That shit changed me. You want to go? I'll go last. I don't mind.
Yo, speaking of
Are
that,
you
you know what
ready?
else changed me? Shaggy. I thought he was the well, alright. Honey came in and she kept. No,
Yeah.
he's the other one.
Yeah.
That's I was like, wow,
That is Shaggy.
crazy.
Are you,
Sorry,
should
go
I
ahead.
You ready? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say yes. I'll go last.
I'm not ready.
You want
I'm not
me
ready
to go? I'll go.
No, I want you to go. I want to hear
Well-
what you're putting down.
So yours was Temperature, right, Shlomo?
Yeah.
It's funny because I thought Temperature was on this album, but it's not. Dirty Rock is definitely his best project. 2002. Sean
That
Paul,
album? I
early-
thought you were gonna say the song. I'm like,
No.
That's a dub
That's
for me,
my
but-
good one. And like you said, Shlomo, there's a couple choices. I'm not gonna pick I'll pick one because it's that's all you can do. But I think I have to go with this.
You gotta sing it.
solely because I use this I use the Sean Paul song in my life every day.
I think I know what it's gonna be.
Just give me the light.
And pass the
Just give me the light. Just give me the light and pass the joe.
That's a good
That's
one.
my shit. I fucking use it all the time. I'll be sitting there at night at the red light. Just give me the light. Just give me the light.
Green.
And then I get home, I start smoking, and I also say, just give me the light. And I love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good song.
I mean, I will say my runner-up after Jake goes, but Shlomo, you hit the nail on the head when there's a good 10 Sean Paul songs that there's an argument to be made that all of them are his best tune. You know what I mean? Nothing's set in stone with this one. That's why I love this game.
Something that is set in stone is
Oh.
the fact that you guys missed out on
No,
his
I
best
didn't.
songs.
I didn't miss out.
Both of you maybe did like 3, 4, 5 range.
No.
And I'm going to lock it in.
Go ahead. What is it? What is it?
2005
What is it?
from the movie.
What is it?
From you looking at me, I gotta see you say you want me. When you gonna give it up to me? Because your
Oh.
body enticing, you're making me
honey.
horny. When you gonna give it up to me? Tomorrow. Give it up
Feel my
to me for the
fantasy.
win. From
All right.
deep.
You didn't say it, but what's way better than that song is "Baby Boy" featuring Beyonce. But let's
Baby
not.
boy,
Why
stay
didn't you
young,
say
mama.
that?
Because "Give Me the Light" is better than that.
Oh,
song.
there's no way. No way.
Yes,
Give me
there
the light. Is
We're
just.
not talking about. The thing is, when we think of best tune, I don't think it has to be radio. Most played, most widely played,
It doesn't have to
playable, and
be.
all this.
No.
But that's what I think of when I think of "Baby Boy" and I think of "Give It Up to Me." You know what I'm saying? I'm going for fucking reggae. I'm going to the streets of Jamaica with Sean Paul. You know
Give
what
me
I'm
the
saying?
light was all over the radio. 2002. Him and Aaron Carter.
I know, but it's not one of those R&B early
That's true.
2000s types. You know what I'm saying? It's
That was
that
a
real
pop hit.
gritty. You know what I'm saying? Pop
about
hit.
Get
the fuck-
Busy?
It was popular, but it was not a pop hit.
Get Busy's a
I was
Get
thinking
Busy's
about
a
going
good
with
one.
Get Busy. Maybe I should.
Baby Boy, that was a good one. That was a good music video for that one as well. That was my runner-up.
Controversial, but the song "Deport Them," like the rhythm of that.
I
The
don't
song
like anything
itself,
about that.
I don't
like anything
No
about
comment.
But the
that.
actual rhythm has been used. There's a whole playlist of
You know what's
15
another
songs.
banger?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Hey, not too much.
Yeah.
We'll get copyright. Hold on.
Like glue.
Oh man, Sean DePaul.
Or
Well, I'm still in love with you. Is
We
another
Be
banger.
Burning.
Yeah.
We
Can't
be
believe you guys-
burning, not
nobody's
concerning nobody.
Get
All right,
Busy. I
Jimmy.
should have locked in. I hate myself.
What's it
But
gonna
I'm-
be?
Give it.
Man, so in my
Don't give it
Tinder
up
in
to
my
him.
Tinder
Give it up to
bio,
Oh God! See here, I already know I lost.
in my no, what do you mean? Shut up. In my Tinder bio is if anyone asks, we met at a Sean Paul concert,
Oh,
right?
That's a pretty good bio.
And this chick goes,
That's a good bio.
oh, so you start talking about Sean Paul. And she's like, oh, like, what's your favorite Sean Paul song? And I tell her it's Give Me the Light. She goes, I never heard of it. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Just
and then
give
she
it a
goes,
light.
do you know what my favorite Sean Paul is? She doesn't mind.
I
got
already
you
know
so
this was made
right.
after 2010,
Yes.
and I have no inclination to listen to it.
It was so blasphemous. I could not believe that like this
Yeah.
person. I think I unmatched
I was
her
gonna
right
say
away.
I would hope you unmatched her.
Yeah.
But what you guys just brought to me was that those 3 songs are all fucking amazing.
They're all prime.
and I think it's a 3-way tie. I think all you guys get a third of a point.
Tied
so,
going to round 5.
So we're all tied going into round 5.
Last round, win all, lose
Stakes
all.
have never been higher.
This is it.
That's
All
tough.
right.
Would Get Busy have won it for me? Because
I think you would have still tied because that's another great song too. I really couldn't. What really got you to tie with everyone actually was your performance of the song you sang. Like, you really delivered it. I'm like,
You
wait,
know,
that
dude.
song is pretty fucking
Well,
good. So.
that movie and that song like inspired me to try to breakdance a little bit. I didn't stick with it, but like I tried and like
I really wish you
I was
did.
gonna
Give it
say,
up to
I feel
me.
like
I mean,
with
we
your
could always
hair,
try.
you would have been able to spin on top of your head like very well.
yeah, true. Provide good cushion.
Definitely, very good spinability. But final rounds.
So it's 1.3 all. Everyone has 1.3, I believe.
Yeah, 1.33
1.33 with a line over it.
Alright.
Exactly,
Alright.
because it goes on forever,
The
bro.
last artist to break the tie and to win the game. Who's gonna go first before I?
I don't think we have the rule of going first. I think it's
I
just
think
a
it's
Buzzer
Okay.
situation.
Buzzer, whoever's fucking
and
hits
and
it,
hold, all right, buzzer situation, and you have to answer within
10 seconds.
5 seconds.
7.5
I was
seconds.
gonna say 8 seconds.
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
I'll lock it
all
in
right,
6
we'll
seconds.
compromise.
And the
We're
other
gonna
two
count down.
The other
yeah,
two
yeah,
count
yeah,
down.
All right, go ahead.
So the artist or band, actually, I should say, is Nickelback.
That was a tie. 6, 5,
5.
Oh, it's me.
4,
3,
3,
2,
2.
Photograph.
Okay.
Why are you going? Why are you going
I
photograph?
didn't get the reaction I thought I would.
Why are you going photograph?
I mean, it's the first one that came to everybody's mind here. If it wasn't the first one that came to your mind,
I was gonna sing
it's
it.
wrong.
You're really good
It's there. That's a good one. It's just they don't have many good songs. I am one of those guys that genuinely is not a huge Nickelback fan, but I will say Photograph has withstood the test of time from the moment it came out and still does. So
And I'm gonna have
Look
to
at
go
this
with.
graph. That shit's
If
right.
you're going with that wax song, I'm going with How You Remind Me.
oh,
This is how you remind me of what I
a good
really
song.
am.
Forgot
And
about
contrary to what you
Shit,
said,
bro.
bro, at the time,
yeah.
I killed that shit.
Holy
Don't fucking hold
fuck.
back.
Going.
Also, at the same exact time, I
did
fuck
kill
what you
that
just said because I genuinely, when I was watching the top 20 countdown with my grandmother in 2004, I was like, "Yo, Nickelback is the truth, bro." I fucking love these dudes. They're making some amazing fucking music, and then everyone. I think it was one of those internet things where people were bullying into being like, "Oh, fuck Nickelback," you know what I mean? And everyone else just got on board. They were all like, "Yeah, fuck Nickelback." Me, I was a purist. I understood what fucking went down with Nickelback. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. This is how you remind me.
Wow. Wow. Shlomo, do you have a rebuttal, Shlomo?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So
look
I
at
was
this
gonna go. I
graph
was like,
meme,
I was
too.
looking at this song. I'm like, yo, which one was this? And this was the runner-up for me. Hell do you wind up like that?
The funny thing about
Run
that
out.
one, I know that's not your song, but before you tell us what song you're going with, that song played at the end of the movie The Condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin, which is basically like a 2-hour movie of Stone Cold killing people on an island. And Stone Cold basically comes home after, and he pulls up to his wife, and that song's just playing. It's an all-time movie moment. I highly
See, I'm
suggest
already
watching-
off to a good start, baby.
But what song are you going with for best tune?
Dude, it's not even close. This is Nickelback's best tune, and I'll play it for y'all. Right? There's a build-up.
Popular little radio tune. That's cute.
It's a build-up. Hey,
That's
I want to
cute.
be a rock star. Yo.
Yeah, there's
And
no
and
tenacity.
here's the thing. The message alone in that song, I want to be a rock star. You got to rewind time when this shit came out. Everyone wanted to be a fucking rock star. Like they
Not
brought
me.
this, they brought that genre of which we now know is called butt rock. Shout out to season 1. They brought butt rock to a whole new level with that song.
I think butt rock was sort of phased out by that point, right? It was like a 2009,
They
2008
brought
release.
it back to life, is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I think they just brought it back to light,
Exactly.
but not to life.
to life.
That's when I
think
got hip
butt
to the
rock-
genre.
You were hip.
Like I was hip, but I
way-
didn't know. I wasn't like into it. Like I
You
like
got hit
that
to the
song,
butt?
Rockstar.
Nah, man. I'm going with, my choice is the best tune, bro. I'm sorry.
Which was it? How You
Photograph
Remind Me?
has them both general
Nah.
and
If it wasn't
Hey,
for,
I
if it
wanna
wasn't
be a
for the
rock
meme
star.
of
Come
look
on.
at this graph, then I don't think I would even care really about that song.
oh my god,
I mean, I
it's
fuck with it.
such a good
Obviously,
one.
as a Nickelback purist, like I described, I fuck with that song back in the day.
Oh,
But-
how could we forget "Burn It to the Ground"?
I mean, Burn It to the Ground is all right, but it's no fucking How You Remind
All right,
Me. It's no How You Remind Me. It's no How You Remind Me.
I'll put up "This Is How You Remind Me" against "Burn It to the Ground" and that burn.
No.
Oh yeah, it's heavy rock. Do you know it?
It was the theme song from Monday Night Raw for a bit.
Oh, really?
Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. It's a
But
banger.
Oh, that makes you like it
Versace,
even
I
more.
think
Hell
it's
yeah.
time you have the choices at hand. Crown me victorious once again.
I fucking hate Jake and Shlomo for making me do this.
Oh my god,
Shamus, you win again.
No
Shamus,
way.
you win again, man.
dude!
You win
There's
again.
no way.
He won. That's definitely how your reaction, Jake, to when he said that song kind of said everything I need to know.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot we were being recorded, so we'll have to cut that out.
I'm not gonna lie. When Shamus hit that note, I knew it was over.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
over.
I knew it was
It
over,
was
for
over.
me.
Well, in
Oh.
your
You know-
argument
you
for
know-
your argument for Rockstar also wasn't that spectacular.
You know why?
Shlomo.
Because I looked at the song and I'm like, oh, Rockstar, that shit's fire. And I was thinking of like the Post Malone and 21 because that shit slapped. And then I don't know if you saw me, I played a little bit and I'm like, yeah, this song's not that good. But I had to back it up.
Yeah, you know.
I'll take that
it's,
one. I'll take that to
This
the
is how
chin.
you remind me. You know what I'm saying?
Can we hear it again?
This is how you remind me. You hear that?
Of what I really am.
You remind me of what I really am.
It's not
This
All right,
is
let's
how
you shake the mic.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I can
Whew.
fucking
So
go
yeah,
on.
when I think Nickelback
Just
and
like a story. Oh, that song's awesome.
yeah, when I think
Mistaken. Yo, what a song.
It sounds
so
like-
good. I'm
it sounds
telling
like
you.
you're singing but taking a shit at the same
That's
time.
exactly what the dude from Nickelback did.
Now, if you need to go, if you're struggling, just turn that song on and it'll help you through it.
Facts. Yo.
Wow.
I wish I had that song every time I pooped.
Another spectacular best tune. We got to give it up to DJ Famous Shamus for winning another game. Wow.
All
think
glory
it's
to God.
fixed. I will say, I think our fatal mistake was going for the buzzer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he sat back.
I sat back on that because I knew I didn't know that many Nickelback songs that I played out to my.
I'm glad you said photograph because that was like you hit it and the first thing I knew the 6 seconds was coming. I'm like, I was just gonna start singing that. Look
Yeah.
at his photograph.
How you remind me, man? That's a game
Look at this
changer.
graph.
Look at this graph. But yeah, dude,
Oh,
it's been
man.
real. Thanks for coming out to the best tune end of the morning show today. You know, as always, I win.
Leave your comments in the comment section below of which artist is their best tune. And if you disagree or agree with who won today, let us know. If you're listening on the radio, thank you for listening to the radio.
Thank you.
An excellent episode, guys.
Always, baby. Stay blessed. Till next time.
Catch y'all later.
Peace.